All right, welcome to the stream, everybody. We are live again for the second time today. We're going to be playing some ARK, which I'm excited for. I hope you all are also excited for. And we should be getting things rolling in just a second. Just 1 second. Come on. Boom. Alright, looks like everything's ready to go. Let's see, I want to go to create game. We're going to be hopping back into Ragnarok, which we started yesterday. Streamed for about 3 hours this game yesterday. Which was awesome, not going to lie. Always like having those long marathon streams, dude. I mean, 3 hours might not be a marathon for you, but for me, that's a pretty big deal. And we got a lot done. So we have a pretty solid start, I would say, to ARK Ragnarok. Oh, I didn't realize this thing had gotten broken. Want to explore the map a little bit more. So this is the new tame. We should folder his base stats, just in case. So he had 15, 12 HP. I always like to make folders of their base stats so that it's easy when I'm breeding them to tell which one has the good stats and all that stuff. 480 stam. Whoops. 480. Man. ARK is so buggy. Anytime I'm pressing the spacebar right now, it's deleting the whole entry. I don't do all their stats. I'm just doing health, stam, and then weight and melee. So weight is 199.2. I'll just put 199 weight. And then melee is 356. That doesn't seem too bad. Not too great, not too bad. Cool. And we already got a saddle for him. I want to compare his stats with our other pteranodons. Why are we so heavy too? Oh, I got a bunch of wood and resources on me. I'm hoping to do a little bit of metal farming and stuff today. That is the plan. I got 8 metal on me, but I already have a feeding trough, so I could just throw that in here. Yep, that should work just fine. I don't need 7 spike walls and all this BS on me. I don't need 300 or 400 thatch on me either. Got some stone and flint. Do I have a mortar and pestle yet? I think I do. I might not have unlocked spark powder yet. Let's see. Where is a spark powder? I could just search it too. Probably quicker. Yeah, I had already passed it. Alright, sweet. Can craft a bunch of spark powder. And I don't know why I have 30 raw meat in my inventory. We'll just throw it in there. Alright, I guess keeping a little bit of fiber and thatch on me is not a bad idea. That stuff's fine. I don't need 20 arrows or even 50 trank arrows. I might just keep half of those and I'll start storing the rest. Alright, I want to do a little bit of looking around. So in the last stream we got all these tames essentially. I transferred over a pteranodon and an RG, which really helped us get started after I had sort of built like a thatch hut and kind of got my feet off the ground. And then once we had those flyers, so I'm comparing the stats here, they're actually pretty similar in level already. This one's level 230. Got 2k health, 870 stam, only 185 weight and 303 melee. So this guy we just tamed has much better stats overall. The health and stamina are a lot lower, but that's just because he's freshly tamed. Like his weight and melee are already higher, and his health is pretty close to the main one. So I think stamina is definitely the first thing I need to put levels into. And we can go check out this supply drop. So yeah, last time we were honestly taking advantage of the fact that there are so many babies in ARK Ascended, and I was getting babies of all the resource tames. Like we got a baby Dodick, not a baby Dodick, we got a baby Anki. Oh, that's actually pretty good stuff. but I probably can't carry the crystal. Hopefully I can. Yeah, we can. We're just a little bit slower. Just a wee bit slower. Anyway, so yeah, we got a baby Anki, which we were able to tame and raise up. Well, I mean, we have like some basic berry gatherers too. Like, I got 2 parasaurs and a trike, I believe, which is pretty cool. But the big thing is we got a beaver and an Anki, plus with an RG, that's a pretty damn good deal. I don't have any taming pins. I've been mostly just taking advantage of the babies that we find. I still need a doe dick. That's going to be a huge thing to find. And you know what? Getting these makes me realize that I don't have a preserving bin, which I really need. Let's see, preserving bin. Come on, let me type. Did I spell it wrong? Is it like this? Oh, here it is. Crafting. And right here, I just need a little bit of stone in my inventory and we can make one. Beautiful. And I already have some spark powder that we just made. Perfect combination. We'll just put the preserving bin right here, I guess. Seems like as good a place as any. And we can start keeping some spoiled meat in there and stuff like that. As well, you know, as we start getting it. All right. Ooh, I got 46 pelt. That seems kind of helpful. It's like a pretty decent amount, honestly. See if there's any spoiled meat in here. 10, not a lot, but hey, it's something. We got 30 of that stuff. Do I have any narco berries on the parasaur? What up, Gabriele Davelli? Diwali, welcome back to the stream. Oh, here we go with the red weather again. I do have some narco berries. That's good. Also, a couple of normal little resources on here that I wouldn't have expected, like charcoal, probably from their early game. Never miss your streams. Yeah, you are a goated viewer. I will be honest. You're always in the streams, which is awesome. Why are we getting the red weather again, bro? What's up with that? I need all of this, and then we need to put those seeds away. I got some coffee this stream, so... ARK is sick? Yeah, ARK is sick. I love ARK. Oh, you know what? Let's make the chats on screen a little bit smaller. I made them bigger so they would be easier to read, but now it's looking a little bit too big for my liking. Just a wee bit. Let's see. Widgets, this, edit. Font size. Maybe I could go maybe a little bit smaller than that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. What do you think? How do you guys like that text size on screen? Alright, we're back. I think that looks a little bit better, to be honest. Alright, preserving bin is going. I honestly get in the habit of just using smithies to store everything. What up, Carl? How's it going, man? You're on the bus. You liked? Appreciate the like, man. Gabriele says, hey, I did play ARK and I searched in Google why it's red sky so many times as part of the game to make it challenging. Gotcha. Well, thank you for looking that up for me. Thank you for looking that up for me. Yeah, I think I like that text size a little bit more. Okay, so what should we do next? I think we should go get some metal, to be honest. Let's take our Anki out now that we have an Anki. And I'm going to drop most of the berries out of him, so we don't need them all. I guess we could put all those inside this guy to feed everyone else. I'm going to empty my inventory like pretty much completely, because the big thing here is just going to be weight, to be honest. Like, I don't even need tools. I just need food and a spyglass, to be honest. I might need a little bit more food, so we'll start cooking that up. I have a bunch of food. RG probably's got a ton. Said, where's Jeff? Jeff is right here. We're about to take Jeff out. Jeff is the goat. So this is gonna be interesting for you, Gabriele, because you're not very familiar with ARK, but Ankies, while they look kind of like just another herbivore, they're actually one of the most important tames in the whole game. So Jeff is the goat, bro. You're about to see why, because he is how we're gonna get a lot of metal. We're gonna get loaded, stacks and stacks of metal. Thank you for naming him Jeff. Gotta go, the bus is crazy. Sounds good, Carl. Best of luck on your bus ride. Okay, narcotics are chilling. I need some wood for that little thing. I don't need 44 wood. Let's split this in half. So we can cook up more meat. Oh, I got a lot more meat now. I got 48. I'll put half of that away. Split half, good to go. All right, and then now we got to do the same thing with the RG. So a lot of this stuff is trash. I'm gonna keep all the meat. We're gonna essentially go through and collect everything that I think's of value, and the rest of it. So like, yeah, I don't know if this is worth keeping any of these trophies, honestly. I think they're pretty easy to get, so I'm not gonna keep them. All right, we'll keep like 3 stacks of meat on him, or 4 stacks, and then the rest of this I'll just put away. He's in college, haven't seen him for a while. You lost your brother named Jeff? Yeah, I understand. I totally understand that feeling, bro. When your sibling goes off to college and then you guys never talk anymore. It's rough, bro. I know that feeling all too well. Make some more spark powder. Same thing happened to me. I have 3 older sisters. One of them went to college, though, right after we finally started getting close and getting along. And it was rough, bro. It was like I never saw her again. And then the same thing is happening now with my niece. She's always complaining to me that I'm never home. Like, whenever I go back home, she always just, like, says something about it, because I eventually had to move away for work. I joined the Navy, and now I'm going to college, and both of those are out-of-state adventures, so I have not lived in my home state for, like, not since 2022, but really I left in January of 2022, so not since 2021, truthfully. And it means a lot to me, because that means my niece misses me, and of course I wish I could be there, but when you're a young lad like me... Whoa, I hear something roaring hard. Okay. So this is how this is gonna work. When you're a young lad like me, you can't really... You don't get a lot of say in what... Okay, there's a level 90 RG that wants the smoke. But I saw this night... Okay, sidetrack. We'll get back to that conversation in a minute. I gotta fight this RG. And I saw this RG had 2 babies. So if I could tame or claim 1 or 2 of those babies, I definitely will, even though it's only level 90. It's nice to have backup RGs in case this one dies. And I don't have a way of taming a high level RG right now. I normally like to build a trap out of stone, which we could build that, but it would be nice to just have an easy like backup RG for now. If I could find his kids. So the Anki harvests metal. Oh great, there's a freaking Rex right there. Let's see if I can find those babies, because I gotta get... Yeah, here they are. Okay. But I just need them to, like, land or something. We'll put the Anki up here so he's safe. And we'll just watch these 2 baby RGs and see if they land somewhere. Or get somewhere relatively close to the ground where I could actually claim them. This one is not very close. They're both just flying around. This is, I don't know. He said, what would you name him? The RG said, hi, what up, Dusty Rocks? Welcome to the stream. I don't know what I would name the RG. We'll have to think of a name, chat. Look at this freaking Rex right here. What level are you? Level 50? You're all barking, no bite. Guys, I don't think RGs... Oh, they do land. It's just very rare. I kind of need that Rex to leave so we can get the metal. Where's that other baby one? Here it is. I do remember seeing RGs land sometimes, so I think if we wait enough, we can get it. I'm also waiting for that Rex to leave so I can use... I don't want to drop the Anki on the metal just for him to get attacked by the Rex, you know? But it looks like he just moved. So we're going to drop Jeff off on these rocks. And you'll notice when I drop him on a rock, these little metal rocks, they're kind of shiny. He's going to smack them, and then he collects a lot of metal in his inventory. 159 already, and we've only hit like 3 rocks. Jack, maybe? Maybe. That's an interesting name idea. Interesting name idea. Oh, that rock's already broken, I guess. Come on, smack the rocks, Jeff. There you go. I could also just ride him, like when we get around a bunch of rocks. But he will get to a point where he's got so much stone and rock. Most of the time what happens is that the Anki will get totally full on weight. But the RG will still have weight, so we could just fly him around. Oh boy, here comes a raptor. What is he running from? What level is the raptor? 135. Interesting. I like raptors in this game. I always like to tame them and breed them for fun. Like just to have a nice raptor to run around on. Even though they're not the most useful tames out there. Okay, neither of these baby RGs have landed yet, chat. Which is lame. Will they ever land is the question. So one's up there in the sky. The other one's really far over there. Could barely see him. How long have I been playing this? Dusty says. This is my second stream on this map. But I've been playing this game... Gosh, man, since like... Well, there's a... I don't know how familiar you are with ARK, but this game is essentially the remake of an older game called ARK Survival Evolved. And I've been playing that game since like probably 2016, 2015. See if the little RG, baby RG, flew around and landed over here. I don't see it anywhere. I lost one of them. That's a shame. I really don't need a level 90 RG anyway. I think we're gonna sink too much time into it. Let's just find more metal. That's what we're really after. It would have been nice if they landed and I could have claimed them, but... Can't you just catch them mid-air? Not really. Like, I would have to, Ooh, you know what? I could make some parachutes. And then I could fly up next to him, jump off, claim him, and then hit a parachute. That would be crazy clutch, dude. Alright, let's try that. Good idea. Good idea, Gabrielli. This is gonna be so cool. And then we're gonna just freaking parachute straight into a Rex, and it's gonna be horrible. Alright, we can't lose him this time. He's over there. Somewhere. Over there. Okay. Even though the other one was blue, it kind of looked cooler. So first I gotta unlock some parachutes. That's a long time. Yeah, man. I mean, I play off and on. It's not like I play it every day. This little bird's about to attack me, I can already tell. We need hide, fiber, and thatch to make a parachute. Should already have... Oh, this guy's got babies too. Level 50. Well, I don't want the level 50 RG. I want the level 90 babies I found. Yeah, it's a great game, Dusty Rocks. I would highly recommend it to anyone who's interested. Okay, what was it? Fiber, hide, and thatch. So I got the hide. We can get... Oh, I don't have my sickle on me to get a lot of fiber, but we can get fiber by hand. Oh, I don't have any of my tools on me, bro. This is going to be a pain. I'm going to have to punch a tree. I think it was only like 10 fiber though, right? Let's see. 20 fiber, we have 18, and then 40 thatch. Okay, now we have enough fiber. I just got to punch this tree until we get 40 thatch. No, this is not happening. Oh, you know what? I have an Anki that can get thatch pretty easy right here. I'm pretty sure if you smack a tree with an Anki, I can call you G. Alright, I'll try to remember that. Have I ever played God of War? That's really funny you say that, Dusty Rocks. You don't like people calling you with your full name? Sweet. He gave us 57 thatch on the first try. Alright, we made our parachute. Now we put it on the hotbar. And then I gotta put the Anki back where it's safe, and we're gonna try this. I only have one parachute, so we have one attempt. And I don't even know where that baby is. No, I don't actually play I've never played God of War, but G in the other chat has been asking me to play God of War as well, which is funny you've asked me, because that is G's favorite game. All right. So we did all that to find a parachute, and now the baby is nowhere to be seen, guys. That's unfortunate. But whatever, at least we have a parachute in case we get in a situation like that again. Unfortunate. Alright, let's get back to the task at hand. Throw away all this junk. Let's get back to getting some metal. Yeah, it's a good game. That's cool, man. I've heard good things. I thought about trying it, but I don't know. I'm kind of in a flow state on the... I'm already playing like 3 games a lot right now. Like I'm playing a lot of Minecraft. Honestly, more than 3 games. I'm playing like 5 games. I play a lot of Minecraft. I've been starting to play ARK again. I play a lot of Pokemon Fire Red. Like I just bought a Switch 2 as soon as I found out that they released those on Switch. We can get an Explorer note in here somewhere. It'll give us XP. I just gotta find exactly where it is. Normally these have Explorer notes. Maybe not in Ragnarok. Maybe it's just a ruin. Yeah, this isn't a storyline game. I wouldn't be surprised if there are no Explorer notes. Okay, looking for metal again. Looking for metal. Last time I think I found some over here. You're playing that one right now? You're playing what, Dusty? You're playing like God of War? Nice. Yeah, so I got too many games going on. G says agreed, mostly Ragnarok or 2018 Fortnite. Yeah, I play Fortnite too. I play Rocket League. So I've got like 5 games going on right now. Ooh. Whoa, is this where we get the dragon eggs? Oh shoot, of course I get attacked the second I freaking... The second I land to check this out. Oh no, this isn't dragon eggs, this is just a cave. Or like a little ravine thing, huh? Interesting. It looks like where you could get dragon eggs from though. For sure. Alright, we've got to keep looking for some metal. Gonna learn all the metal spots on this map. Okay, saber-tooths are so annoying. And these trees are really annoying too. I can't see nothing up in here. Yeah, Dusty Rocks, yeah. Yeah, God of War sounds like a good game. I'll definitely put it on my list of games to check out. Finally, we found a little bit more metal. I don't know why I charged over to this guy. That was kind of dumb. It looks like he's low level. We should be able to kill him pretty easy. Yeah, he was only level 15. Oh shoot, another one. This one looks like it's low level as well. Dusty Rock said, my friend loves ARK, so you play with him sometimes? Oh, nice. Yeah, it's an addictive game. Like a lot of people, when you get into ARK, it becomes like a whole second full-time job, you know? Like, I guess it depends on how you play it. So that's why when I play it nowadays, I just play single player. But like, when I was into it, like back in 2015 and stuff, I was playing official servers and stuff, and it was like, I was constantly playing ARK, bro. Like, if I wasn't at school or doing like extracurricular activities, I was on this game. That's just how it was. It was so much fun, though. I loved every second of it. I loved playing this game. I made so many friends, so many good memories, dude, playing like multiplayer official servers on this game. It was amazing. I still love the game today. I just don't have... I just am not at a point in my life right now where I could dedicate... nor do I want to dedicate that much time into a game. You're gonna get a Sprite? Hell yeah, G. Our RG's out of stamina. And I am really thirsty. The coffee tastes good and all, but I'm so thirsty. Thankfully, I grabbed a water bottle before the stream, so I could just crack this thing open and take a sip. Oh yeah, nothing quite hits like water. Especially when you're hungover. You guys want to hear my gym, or not my gym story, my bar story from last night? It was hilarious. I was a total asshole, like I am sometimes when I go to the bar. But let me know if you guys want to hear it. I'm not going to tell it. I could focus on the game if you guys aren't interested. Dusty Rock says, have you ever played sports? Yeah. I have played some sports. I've played baseball when I was really young. Then I switched. In middle school, I tried experimenting with a couple different sports. Like I tried track, I tried wrestling, which were both a lot of fun. But then the extracurriculars I ended up landing on were music. Ooh. Gabe said, or G says, hey, it's my first time chatting in a stream. Why does my text appear late? I don't know, man. There's just a delay to it. It's a third-party app that puts all the chats from the two different streams on the screen. So I guess there's just a delay to it. Unfortunately. No, I never played soccer like in a league. I played it for fun. Like when I was in elementary school, a bunch of people loved playing soccer and I'd play too. But yeah. I know I'm not doing any sports now. I do like working out. I like running. I guess running is kind of like a sport, but like and on the I play like on a fun football, like flag football team once a year. If you count that. You get it? Yeah, alright. I'm glad you understand. Alright, hopefully we can find a little bit more metal. We're not finding a lot. I want to see how much we have though real quick. Oh, I almost fell off that cliff. Okay, we have 300... and then another 171, a stack and a half essentially. We do have a good amount of stone and flint too, which is good. I don't want the wood. So we're doing good. We're doing pretty good. But if I want to build a metal base, we're going to need to find better ore spots than that. Oh, here's some more. Here's some more freaking metal. Come on, smack it, Jeff. Smack it. I guess we're gonna have to ride him this time. Nice. The patient process, dude. Yeah, I'm kind of farming up metal because I want to be able to build like metal building pieces, like foundations and walls and stuff, so that we can look around the map and like build a base somewhere else. Because right now I feel like we're in like a really noob location. I just spawned here and like literally immediately just built a house for survival. And I want to find, like, I want to explore the map and check out different places and build a really cool base somewhere. So this, by starting to get metal now, we could start to build up those metal reserves and all those base building pieces so that I could build a nice base once I find the spot for it. That's the kind of the plan, chat. Just might as well always have metal burning. It's kind of like my philosophy. Metal runs the game, dude. Like, yes, you need all the resources, obviously, but this is like one you need a lot of. Gabrielli said, G said, when I was in Georgia, you played soccer, you won, became a Georgian legend. Hell yeah, dude, that's awesome. That is freaking awesome. Oh yeah, you're from Europe, huh? Germany, if I'm not mistaken, is where you live now? Very cool. Whole different side of the world. Why am I leaving? We still have... I kind of want to get a little bit more metal, I'm not gonna lie. Let's keep looking. I love these water areas too. This is really a beautiful map, and it's massive. Here's some more metal rocks right here. I mean, just absolutely huge map. Maybe we'll do some flying around on a faster bird after this metal round, just to check out the map a little bit. No, England. Okay, gotcha. England is cool too. Okay, now the Anki is full on weight, but the RG still has weight. We'll get a couple more rocks here. I don't need to get like tons of metal right now. It's gonna take forever to smelt all this stuff up anyway. So we'll just get these last couple rocks here, and then we'll go back to the base. Move on to something else. There we go. There's one more rock right here. Boom. Come on, let me ride him. Man, he's like in a glitch spot where I can't get on to ride him. It says move closer to ride, like I'm literally inside his body. Alright, whatever. Maybe I'll try move him one more time. Alright, that didn't work. Alright, now we're really doing it. Can I ride him now? Okay, I think we're done here. Let's go ahead and just go back to the base. They think I'm dead, the Georgians. That's funny, bro. Maybe you'll have to make an appearance someday. Back from the dead. What is this area? Is there any metal over here? I don't need to see that beaver. That little beaver icon anymore. That was the thing of the past. So many dinos, bro. Alright, time for another sip of coffee, though. Wow, we're flying back. Such a chill game, bro. Very chill game. I am kind of feeling like some Rocket League, though. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Not gonna lie, we might have to switch it up. Alright, we got all of our metal. I don't think I have enough wood to cook it all up, but you know, we can make spark powder. That'll be fine. Because I have a lot of stone and flint in here. I think it's 2 flint for every stone makes a set of spark powder, right? Yeah, 1 stone, 2 flint. So I'll stack it up like that. We already have 46 in here that I could throw in here. So yeah, you could use either either wood or spark powder are the 2 like most common fuels you can use for these earlier machines. I like to use wood because you get charcoal, which you need to make gunpowder in the future, but it's okay to also just use spark powder. It lasts a lot longer and it's kind of easier to get. And then whenever you need to make gunpowder in the future, you could always just burn a ton of wood. A lot of people make a bunch of these forges or an industrial version of this forge and then just burn straight wood for gunpowder. Very common thing to do. Okay, we will go ahead and empty this guy's whole inventory. Let's get him a little bit closer to the smithy so I can put the stone in there. G says, if a zombie apocalypse started, what would be my weapon? Probably, I would probably have more than one weapon, but my go-to would probably be an AR-15. Solid weapon. Very solid weapon. I'll keep some flint in my inventory. And it's good we already have a bunch of cementing paste from the beaver dams before. Alright, let's go for a little fly on the new Pteranodon. Now that we got some metal burning, some metal cooking. Maybe even go see if the beaver dams are restocked. Whoops. And man, it just got so foggy out of nowhere. I just want to explore the map a little bit, see what else is around me. So we can see where we've been so far. It's been at Beaver and Last Death. I need to get Last Death off of the... Whoops, wrong inventory. Whoops. Okay, where's the map? Waypoints. Deaths. There we go. I should make a waypoint on the map for the base here. That would probably be smart. Probably be a good idea. We'll make one right here. Yours would be a pair of Snickers to outrun zombies and other people. A pair of sneakers? That's crazy, bro. I guess that's one way to do it. Okay, let's do waypoints, add. This one will be like... bluish, and it'll be early base. Why is E a locked? Okay. Base. There we go. Base 1. Override high icon. Is there a special icon I could do for base? Ooh, a star. I'll do the star. Boom. There we go. I like how you could also like click on it and then that sort of pings it. So if I want to fly straight to the beaver dams, I could do it that way. But we don't have a lot of stamina and this thing is not bulky enough to take on like 15 beavers all at the same time. So probably not a good idea to go over here on the Pteranodon. And it's not really easy to gunshots attract zombies. I feel like maybe like The Walking Dead thinks so, but like, dude, who knows how zombies would really behave? If it was even possible to have a zombie. Just casually getting some stamina while these guys are fighting for their lives. Just a chill guy. Alright, it's a little easier to see up here. I like this region. Like this whole grassland, little flat area. Bunch of aloes up here though. Very cool. I like the snow too. Oh, this Quetzal would be so sick. These are kind of hard to tame as a solo. Like I'm used to taming. You could tame these if you had 2 people. It's much easier to tame a Quetzal. It's normally at least a 2-man job. Unless you already have a Quetzal. Once you have one, it's easier to get more too. But the first one is tough. I've never actually tamed a Quetzal as a single player. Oh, here's the beaver dam. Actually, I don't see. I just see a bunch of beavers. I don't see a beaver dam. Is this the beaver dam right here? No. Do you guys see? That was a was that a T-Rex? I don't know. I didn't see. a T-Rex anywhere. Where is the beaver dam, bro? So many beavers here, you'd think there's a beaver dam too. Oh, are you talking about where I landed before? No, those were Allosaurus. They're like a little bit smaller than a T-Rex and they like to attack in packs. That's so weird that there's like 10 beavers right there and no beaver dam. I figured a raptor would try and fight me, of course. I'm just trying to get some stamina, bro. That's the only downside. This bird is a lot faster than our other kind of bird, but until their stamina gets high, you have to land all the time and stop to regain stamina. Which is kind of annoying. Okay, the other beaver dam spawn was over here. Check it out. Yeah, Allosaurus are really cool too. I think that'd be a fun thing to breed up. Yep, there I see the massive beaver dam right there. I wonder if we can kill all the beavers and harvest the beaver dam again. Last time it was like 20 of them. Like I would definitely need the RG to do that. Oh, they even have small beaver dams here. This is what the beaver dams look like in other maps, and they don't have nearly as much stuff. Oh, a level 150. Holy smokes. We gotta watch our stamina too. Our stamina goes down. Thank you for knowledge, of course, bro. If our stamina goes down, then we won't be able to fly away, so... See how long it's taking just to kill 2 of these guys? Like, let alone if the whole lake attacks us, bro. They added like blood trails on the ground. Holy smokes, that is gory. Oh, of course. Oh, I'm getting all bloody. I'm at half health. Come on, let me fly. There we go. We gotta regain some health real quick. Yeah, I don't think this Pteranodon is cut out to harvest beaver dams with. We're gonna need a stronger bird. Like, once we level him up, I'm sure he'll be able to handle it. Once he has like over 2,000 health and over 1,000 stamina, maybe even a little more melee damage, then I'd be a lot more comfortable doing it. But since he's kind of early, like we just tamed him and he doesn't have all the levels yet, it's kind of risque. Got a bunch of levels. Which is good. What's up, G? What's the all about? Is it about the blood? Yeah, the blood, that was gross, huh? It was like smeared all over the freaking place, man. Alright, I'm not gonna mess with this. I've already decided our bird's not strong enough to do this, so it would just take too much time. I don't have the patience for it. Alright, chat, I know we just started streaming this one. It's been, I guess it has already been 45 minutes, but I want to switch gears to some Rocket League, which we haven't played on stream in a little bit. So, once we get back to the base, I will end this stream, switch the title and everything, and start a Rocket League stream. We'll go ahead and switch over to that game. It'll be a good time. So the live stream will end. Oh, that's good to know. There's some extra metal over here. The live stream will end, but it will restart again like within 2 or 3 minutes in case you wanted to keep watching. It'll just take me a second to change the title and description and stuff like that and switch the games on my PC. It's a fun game and all, but hey, you know, sometimes you want to switch from game to game, and I feel like that's what I'm trying to do today. Right now? Yeah, after I get back to the base. G. Which I'm about to be there in like a couple seconds. Look, they got this fancy spin move too. That's a red drop, but I don't think I'm high enough level to open it yet. We'll test it. The different colors on these drops, these supply drops, will tell you like the rarity essentially. Certain colors are more rare and give you better loot, but you have to be a higher level. That one we have to be level 60, and I'm only level 53, so pretty soon we'll be able to open red drops. And then also, if they have like a little orange ring around them, sometimes they spawn with an orange ring, then they get even better loot in them, which is pretty awesome. Alright, we made it back to the base. I'd say it's been a quick ARK session, but that's fine. I mean, I put like over 3 hours into this game yesterday, and I don't want to just sink hours and hours into it again. Fortnite was the best with TikTok. Oh, you really liked that stream, huh? Yeah, that was a good time. He was fun. He's always fun to play with. He's really good at the game, too. Alright, I'm going to switch over streams. Don't go anywhere, because we'll be live again in just a minute. But thanks for watching anyway.